Good morning. I got home this morning bright and early and went to open the door to my new office to unpack my car full of stuff from Ohio, and was unpleasantly surprised to find the previous occupant had not yet moved out. So I sat around for a little bit, kind of like, dang, not trying to move all this stuff more times than I need to. So I thought, well, how am I going to kill some time? Maybe they'll be back. I decided to go to Yester. It's been a few weeks since I've been here. This is my favorite local spot. I'm in Hanover, Pennsylvania, and we're going to be a little selective today because we have nowhere to put our stuff. But I'm going to be looking for different things than I normally get, especially because I sold all but like 1 or 2 shelves of inventory before I left for this trip. So we're going to come back and stock our shelves eventually full of variation. Let's go in. All right, well, check these out. Mermaid glasses. They're new, but they're tiki, and they're freaking awesome. They're only $8 each. And this looks pretty targeted. $5. Mini cat squeak. I don't know if it squeaks or not, but it looks to be in good condition. I'm not going to bother taking it out of the box at that price. Look at this really fun ashtray. I love the decals on that. Here's another neat one. Look at this little box. That is got a little bit of age to it. 1980s cast metal. The old lady who lived in a shoe trinket box. That's pretty neat. For $6, I'll take that as well. And oh my gosh, look at this tin. That is everything. I love the graphics on that. It's an old harmonica tin, but it's got that look. For $5, I'll take that. And then here, a little rouge tin. I love the makeup stuff, the vintage makeup stuff, and Vanity does really well. And a lot of these are actually paper. This one is tin, so for $4, I'll take that too. Now, one of my favorite things are these old bags that they used. I've gotten some ones that are even older. These are nice because they don't disintegrate like the materials in the super old ones. I was very unpleasantly surprised when I bought a bunch of old new stock corn nuts and things like that. They disintegrated by the time I got home. I bought a few of these really neat bubblegum charms the last time I was here. It looks like they have some new ones, bubblegum prizes and charms. I usually use them as necklace charms. Well, I guess that's what they're for, so that's not that surprising. But I don't see any that I like more than the ones I already got. What is this picture? Is that an armadillo? That's so funny. It's a little armadillo. Okay. What is this? Oh my god. Rinscoff. That's so funny. I don't think I'm saying that right, but when I was at the Heart of Ohio, there were like 3 or 4 vases that stood out to me very much so. And this was one of the makers. Now this one is $180 and 15% off. I will say I didn't see one cheaper than like $295. I think that was the least expensive one I saw. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that line at the bottom. It does look cracked. Yes, that is definitely cracked. That's a shame. Let's see if it's in manufacturing or if it's legit cracked. Also noteworthy is this clown. What is that? So indeed, the vase was unfortunately cracked all the way through, so had to leave it. I wouldn't even feel comfortable shipping something with a crack that deep. Now this booth has some really fun stuff. I'm actually looking at that owl ring. That's really great. Looks like it's missing a stone in one of the eye. Novelty skull ring. That's kind of neat. The little Playmate trailer. Cracker Jack. Toy as found. Yeah, it does look like it's missing its wheels. And look at the lucky horseshoe. That's really fun. And I think this this brooch here, it's probably like from a nurse, I'm assuming. That's really spectacular. It looks and then here, purple slag, $7 as found. Fortunately, that looks like it's got a pretty significant crack as well. What is this? Redware animal. That is fantastic. Unfortunately, it's got a broken arm. Animal from Gettysburg. That's so cool. Whoa. That's really interesting. Extremely rare advertising carnival glass, 1890 to 1910, Wilkes-Barre, PA, Pottsville, PA, the Great House of Isaac and Sons. This is a very rare piece of carnival glass. That is very cool. And of course, what's not pictured is it is 30% off of the listed price. And look at the snack crackle pop. That's very cool. What is that? Signed mid-century modern geometric unique artist signed. Well, that vase back there, we're gonna have to take a look at. That's really different. Oh my gosh, and look at the old Ladybug radio. I've never seen it in a Ladybug. We'll have to get that out as well. The knobs are the dial, the eyes are the dials. That is so fantastic. I've seen them as other creatures, but not the Ladybug. Let's see what's on the ground before I get too excited. I see this planter. This looks like, oh man, I can't remember who makes this. $9 and 30% off. It's USA Pottery. It's a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. I love that glaze too. I wish I could remember. It's not Kenwood. There's so many things that, so many of these makers around the same time that look so similar. Either way, it's coming with us. And what is this? Diane's Happy Toes flip-flop. Very cool. Martini candle votive holder. That is wild. And then the little Mexican pottery bird back there. That's quite special with those colors. I love that bangle, the red and black one. And then back there, a little more bracelets. And we'll have to take a look at those. Look at the Joseph originals. Is that Joseph or Norcross? No, that's Norcross, the little chicken and the egg. Some cats. I'm kind of all over the place today. The little owls. And this appears to be an Artisania Rinconada Flamingo, which maybe not. No, it looks like it's perhaps a remake made to look like, no, it is marked AR. We'll be taking that. That's very cool. It must be different because it's marked not on the bottom, but underneath his leg there. Yeah, a lot of good AR here. Look at the toothbrush holder. He's fantastic. The dog, he's at 18, and again, this case is 30% off. We will be getting in here as well. There's a lot to go through. It's been weeks since I've been here, and I usually come every week and find new stuff. And even though it's clear, I like the little Bischoff pinched vase there. That's $15 and 30%. I like that it's got the original sticker. I feel like that adds something to it. Yeah, there is a lot going on here. Interesting Jerusalem ice bucket. The penguin's very neat. Metal statue penguin. All right, so the Ladybug radio looks to be in pretty good condition. It's basic. It's all there. Normally these are missing a knob or all beat up on one side when I do see them in different creatures. $23 and the 30%. I will be taking that. Now this vase, I've decided I'm not even going to look it up. I think it's cool enough and different enough, and it's got that look and that feel, kind of in the Washington color school, like impressionist. Not impressionist. What am I talking about? Like what is? Not Moreau. Is it Moreau I'm thinking of? Not Mondrian, but Moreau. Very cool. I'm gonna take that. A couple other things here worth mentioning. This is very neat. Early 1860s leather-bound officer mess kit. That's quite a special piece. And then here, the little Mailbox bank. That is neat. What is... It's got a made in Japan, perhaps? I think that's what that says. That's cool. And then, is this Chromecraft? Looks like it might be Cambridge. Farber Bros. Oh, very cool. $50 Chromecraft, yeah. That is so fun. It's missing the lid, it looks like, but I love that look. Very, very Mad Men-esque. Which, surprisingly, I've never seen. I feel like I should watch it. And then here, look at this. Do they have liquid in them, though? I love these. The tiniest perfume bottles with iridescence. Parisian, too. Oh my gosh, $15 and 30% off for all three. Those are so cute. They're stoppers, though. They're not with the bottle, but still, I think they're so sweet. I also picked up this quite fabulous rabbit brooch. Very mid-century. It's $6 and 30% off. And there's one other brooch in here that's kind of catching my eye. Look at that cameo. That is very pretty. 3D black cameo, black stones, pin, and pendant, morning jewelry, $22, 30%. That is very cool. I am really taking my time over here. Next, Uruguay, $14, 30%, we'll take that. All right, so I also picked up the quail here. He's pretty fantastic. Looks like he's got a feather in his cap. Oh my gosh, how did I not see this immediately? Look at this planter. The dog in the convertible, $17 and 30% off. Well, that is coming with me. He is fantastic. Oh my gosh, I wish this was a cat so bad in a pink convertible. I'm gonna like take a picture of a cat and put it over its face. I'm just kidding, it's worth it. Speaking of dogs, I also picked up this really neat bottle in cobalt. It says 1930s Cobalt Depression Poodle Bottle. Very cool. It is very cool. $18 and 30% off. Take that too. And I love this little stone carved owl. That is at $9 and 30%. So my pile is growing. Speaking of owls, where do I want to start? I'll start here with the little green guys. That looks like a pair of lime green owls. $7. I'll take that. With the 30% too. I've been on a big owl kick, although I'm still very adamant that wow, is that what I think it is? Is that malachite? $12 and 30% off. It's definitely stone. Looks like malachite. Feels like malachite. I'll take that. But also look at this. Another little owl. I see another malachite item. $3. This is really fun. And then this, I had to do a double take on this. This miniature perfume bottle with the bird. It's got a little wear, but it's only $7, and it's really quite sweet. I love miniatures, and I love perfumes, and I think they do really well for me. And, wait. Is that, nope. Oh my gosh, definitely smells like perfume. Shocker. I'm gonna put that back. I can't live with that. And Stone Dog, take that. And I will be taking the dog toothbrush holder. He's fantastic. These are kind of hard to come by. So cool. Gold Castle. That comes to like $13 after the discount. That's a steal. There's one piece in particular that's interesting to me. It's this. What is this? Yellow Seal Art Glass. And it is signed. Looks like it says Leve, but it doesn't feel like glass. That's so weird. Well, I think this is one of those things I'm going to just do it and think about it later. Yeah. That's so strange. A baby cockatoo. AR, $7. A cockatoo, but it's a baby cockatoo. That's why it's even better. Well, I guess I gotta take the peacock too. I can't leave the peacock by itself. That's so fun. Now, moving forward. Finally, the chick for like $4 or whatever that comes to. I'll take that. And what is this tin here? Engraved trinket box, Piano Co. Advertising inside. Good Enough Piano Company. Well, that's cool. There's business where children are. Well, that's kind of spooky. That's really neat, though. And what's the shoe? Shoe advertising paperweight. That's very neat, too. And then this overlay bottle, filigree, very pretty. I think I'm gonna, oh, look at this little dog. That's got Dagny written all over it. $6 and 30%, I'll take that too. And yeah, I think I'm gonna call it in this case. What is this piece? That's neat with the, what is that stuff called? Gosh, that's gonna drive me nuts. I can't remember. I was just reading about it, actually. I know, serious nerd alert. There's one last thing in this case that I just kind of can't stop focusing on. It's this box. Check this out. Unique quartz lacquered jewelry box. It's got a glass. That's glass. It's covered in beveled glass. Looks to be reverse painted. Not sure how old it is, maybe 80s, but $20 and 30% off. That is pretty cool. I wonder if it's, not sure what's going on there. But yeah, that's in the glass, so it's in pretty good condition. I think that's really neat. It's got a great look to it. Very Hollywood Regency. And 80s revival is kind of big right now. Moving on. 2 more Artesania Rinconadas. I love the ostrich. I've had that one before, but it's such a great one that I'm gonna get it. I had it recently and it did really well. And also the penguin. The penguin's pretty spectacular. We need that. The other thing that attracts me in here is one, the rainbow glass. I love the look of that. But then here, these little ducks, those are so cute. Bone china. Unfortunately, they're plastic, which doesn't make any difference, but I thought that the coloring on them for bone china was unusual, and now I know why. What is this? Vintage cased. That's neat. I usually only pick up this paperweight vase, though, if they're signed. It's kind of hard to find them signed, but if the colors were a little bit different, I might. They're pretty thick and heavy, and I don't like to pick up a lot of thick, heavy stuff. And this is pretty fantastic. I actually got its sister, or its relative, I should say, not its sister. Its relative, on my way home from Ohio when I didn't film. Little bug box for $7. That's gonna be the Japanese version. I got the English version. I'm gonna take that for $7. Now here, look at this Italian pepper grinder. That is everything. $25, 30%. I think that is so fun. It's usually got a little bit wear on it, like the little Florentine things. I'm gonna flip the tag for them. And then here, a little Fenton rose ball. It's not that little, like a carnival glass. Really pretty, I like that color. And then on this side, the comic tin litho toy sticks out to me. It's got all its wheels, which is unusual. $16, 30% off. Oh my gosh, and it's got the giraffe on it. That's so fun, made in Japan. Oh, and it's got the cat in it. That's kind of perfection. And here's another piece that sticks out. It's this duck. Cast iron duck paperweight. He's got kind of a great look to it. I don't like a lot of cast iron, but I like him. Now in here, something, I feel like I saw something like this on my very recent road trip. Let me flip the tag on that. And I feel like they were really expensive. They're really cool. And then it says, I can't remember, the person who I saw them in the booth had what they were on the tag. I want to say Danish, maybe? I can't remember. But it's got that quality porcelain, $35. And it is for the pair. And then the 30% off. I think I'm going to take those. Those are really great. I especially like, I don't know why I'm so into this one. This is one of the best things I've ever seen. 1970s Hawaiian Tropic Sun sunscreen tube. $65 and 15% off. I've never seen something like that, so I am going to look that up just because I'm pure curious. It's got the best look to it. I am not surprised that that is, there's nothing, I can't find any kind of comps. I will say I did find an advertisement by them, a small advertisement, sell for $50 as a buy it now, no offer accepted on eBay, which is telling me that it's definitely harder to find. It's really cool, the fact that it's all there. Really attractive. I am not making it far. I see 3 things in a row, 4 things. Oh my God, look at all the lenticular stuff. Okay, so first of all, the lenticular eye coin purses, the Yum Yum Kid, $7.50 each. And then I think there's like a, 15% off the old advertising notebook with the original pencil. That's gonna come with me. Anything lenticular, I'm a sucker for. And then down here, the look pin, the little lenticular television, those are very collectible. And that looks like Nash. Nash, oh my gosh, that's a really great old car company. They actually make my dream car, which is a Nash Metropolitan. If you've never heard about it, you have to look it up. It's fantastic. It looks like a miniature Bel Air. Redware. This looks like really old redware. J.H. Owen. J.D. Wens, there you go. J.D. Wens, neat. I don't know much about it, but I feel like it's coming back. That is not the same. Speaking of brooches, look at this daisy brooch. That is fantastic. $6 on the unusual cluster of metal enamel painted daisies. I'll take that for $6. Here's a little one. That one is marked JJ. This military booth always has really neat stuff. Look at this advertisement. That is so neat. This little diary is pretty special as well. Love the look of that, and it's like perfectly weathered. That is at $20. Really special graphics, and it is unused, which is quite amazing. A collection of old comics. Keep them laughing. Army laughs. The graphics on these were so great. I have a few myself, the old, more risque comics. I was just chatting with one of the vendors, and I can't lie, I was slightly distracted by what this booth has revamped. I'm assuming this is the piece that goes with this. Now, this is everything. Look at this. It's amazing. It's at 2 pieces, Mr. Zip, $12.50. So great. I love that. Oh man, they have such great advertising. Because wait till you see what happens when you go onto this side. Bam. That's amazing. This piece is at $8.50. Gasoline cabinet. Look at that. That is so cool. Been some time since I've seen Shellbell's booth here. Another friend on YouTube. I love the lobster. Look at that guy. Yeah, they have some really amazing stuff. The little ring holder, I'm assuming it is really sweet. And the Burmese, of course. The carnival glass is nice. But it's this piece for me. This is like Fenton Topaz, or Vaseline definitely. I'm not sure if that one's considered a topaz. It looks like topaz. $3.15 and then 10% off. That is such a special piece, especially because it comes with the stand. It's kind of hard to find them with the stand. Hey, look, here's a snail lantern. I just had one of these. These are fantastic. This guy is made in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I was originally drawn over because of the Miss Dainty style wall pocket. She is at $39, but this is really vintage Gemini candle. I don't do candles, but if I did, I would do that. That's really fantastic. The Zodiac stuff usually sells really well, and that's a really good price. But look at this. This looks like Fitz and Floyd, $12. He's so fantastic. The lidded guy. I think I am going to take the little lion dish. $12, 10%, so $11. I think he's got a good expression on him. So, and these are contemporary, but I think they're so nice. I love the lemon. And I was just chatting with another vendor about this piece. I am like mind blown by it. This is gorgeous. This is like the same thing that George had. Gosh, Canadian Châtelet, $70. That is so amazing. Again, I'm not sure if I want to ship it though. That's the thing. If I felt more comfortable shipping it, I would get it for this price, because it is definitely harder to come by, and I think that's a great price, and the shape is just fantastic. I want to say George sold his larger piece for $165, but I could be making that up. I feel like that's what was on the tag at Springfield. Such a cool piece, especially when the light hit it. Let's see what more reasonable shipping items they have today. Like the little pottery horse. And I've actually had this before, this German bowl candy container. And he is at $3. So German paper mache in that condition for $3. I can't really pass up, even though I've had it before. And then up here, this little German dog, he has the bug on him, which of course increases his value. At $2, I'll pick that guy up as well. And then here in the dresser box, that looks German as well. I'm looking for the marking. For $6, looks to be in good condition. I don't think it matters too much, so I'll take that as well. Ooh, well, the Fenton is nice. That's at $18.50, not bad, but it's actually this ice cream tin that's kind of be still my heart situation, especially because it's embossed. A lot of the times these are all paper when I find them, but I think this tin is everything. Vanilla ice cream tin. I think, oh my gosh, look at that bulk ice cream. That's so great. The font on it and everything. The lid, the colors. It's really fun. For $18.50, I think I'm just gonna grab that. I think that's a good price for a old ice cream tin. Especially because I love these, and I want to pick them up more, but they're usually all paper, and I just get nervous about the paper milling about, you know, and it not making it to the sale by the time I get it to the time I sell it. That's the time I worry about damage, not in shipping. Good grief, that's wild. But it's actually this that was calling my name. That looks like it's hand painted on glass. That's really sweet. It's $5. For $5, I'll take that brooch. I think that's really sweet. Check out these owl glasses. Oh my gosh, how fun are these? Kinds of reminds me of the Tootsie Pop owl. And then Precious Pooch over there. Here, I think he just moved. $17. That's a really good price. It's got a little bit of a condition issue, but not too much. For someone who's just buying it for themselves, that's a great deal. Holy cow, look at this thing. Super heavy pink frosted base. It looks super heavy. Collection of paperweights up here, but this is the one that stands out to me. Heart paperweight. Is this going to be what I want it to be? I don't think so. It almost looked like, I don't know what I thought. I guess I'm kind of thinking of the held paperweights, but that would be sign, and the shape is a little off, so probably not. But I like that color to it. And of course, it's different with the heart shape. A lot of really great kitschy pieces in here, all kind of close to where they need to be. Really great condition though, waiting for the collector. I love the little perfume. I'm assuming that's a perfume paperweight. And then Lalique, the swan and the bird. I'm actually more into the French one. What is it called? Gosh, Sabino. I just picked up a Sabino fish the other day. I love the check glass. He's quite fabulous. Look at this. This is probably made in Africa. Very cool. Great look to him. Bigger than you usually see him. Beadware lion. Oh no, I accidentally ripped the tag off. Oh my gosh, let me fix that. Wow, look at this Empoli jar. That is fantastic. $77 on that. And yes, that giant piece is Blinko, I believe, is it? No, that piece sold. I'm so used to seeing the big Blinko piece up here. I don't know if that, now I'm confused. Hurricane shade, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess Big Blinko's gone. Oh no, there's Big Blinko. Hold on, there's Big Blinko. This is too funny. I told this guy once, if you're ever looking at your end of the day report and you see that it's all your cats are gone. Well, chances are I've been here. I really like these two pieces. The Japan matte finish. It's like a satin finish on the ceramics. They're both in really good condition. So for $20 and $16, I hope I remember to get a key for those guys. I was looking at this picture, which kind of has Italian vibes to it. It's not marked Italy, which is strange, but I kind of feel like it is. Down here, though, look at this tiny perfume bottle, $12.50. That is so sweet. And look at the little fragrances. Anything miniature fragrance, I'm like double in, except for the fact that it's still got liquid in it. I never mess with that stuff. I don't do a lot of pewter, but look at this cat. He's fantastic. $2. I love the long neck on him. I'll take that. Oh my gosh. Now I've seen the mouse before. I've actually had something by this maker, but I got it like on the a couple hours away at a different antique mall from a different vendor. This bird is fantastic, but I am really not trying to ship that. Here, the enamel on copper pendants. Oh, I guess they're not pendants. They're just tops. That's interesting. Dang, I thought they were going to be pendants. Oh my God, what is this? It's so heavy. Why is it so heavy? Is that glass? Dude, it's glass. It's all glass. It's solid glass. $15 and 20%. I am not sure what to make of this piece, quite frank. I'm going to get it either way, but I am kind of curious if I can find out what it is. I think I'm going to Google image search it. No clue, but this will be staying with me for the time being. And while I was down here, check this out. Dion quintuplets, $35. 2 napkins, 5 pictures. That's cool. I think the Dion quintuplets are super interesting. That's really neat. Wow, this is a later picture of them. I don't think I've ever seen a later picture. Usually just see them when they're babies. That's kind of crazy. There's all kinds of neat stuff on the ground here. Look at this little Orphan Annie tin toy oven. That is so fantastic. I don't usually see it with the Orphan Annie graphics on it. Also noteworthy is this troll. He is at $17.50. And trolls are pretty hot right now, but I'll tell you what, even hotter about this one, it's got the dam on the back, the original maker of Trolls. That is worth more. I am personally really into this tin litho Ohio art mailbox bank as is, $10. That's still a good deal for me, at least. I think I love Ohio art, and I'm usually hesitant to pick up things that are made in China, but this cat nightlight has a great look to him. I did look it up and there were no other ones online, so for $6.50, especially because it works, I think it's got such a good look to it. I'm gonna take that. All right, this definitely sticks out. What in the world is this? Is it Russian or Czech? I'm not sure. Definitely Eastern European. Really neat piece. Let's see what they say. Wooden bunny decor, $12.50. Hey, check this out. Hanging envelope, wall pocket with cats. Say no more. Vicky. That's freaking cool. Let's see, I think there's a discount in this booth too. $22 and 15% off. Well, I don't know who Vicky is, but this is sure a neat piece. I'm gonna take that. And even though it's clearly on the newer side, I don't mind because it's got that cool studio pottery look and this Laurel Birch style cats. Very neat. Now these, this is really neat. Stangle. I love the colors on that. Well, I always find really great stuff in this booth, but there's a couple things that really stand out. One is clearly this. Like, the cats is underlined 3 times. I feel like that is, for me, that is really cool. The other thing that I just noticed is this Weller, giant Weller piece. That's pretty spectacular. Wow. Oh my gosh, check out this metal enamel brooch, $5, 20%. That is me all day. That's fantastic. And I love the little owl necklace. That's fun. The turtle, though, that's where it's at. He is $4. Love that metallic piece on it. I'll take that as well. And then the Fenton is nice. $24, that's a good price, especially with the discount. I'm kind of like, feel like I'm supposed to get that, but I'm surprisingly more into this Weller piece. That is insane. As tempted as I am to pick up a large item that I really don't need, think I'm gonna leave them, but I am gonna go ahead and take this German cat. That comes to $8. That's a really good deal. Oh my gosh, look at the little children's rabbit toothbrush holder. That's fantastic too. $12, that's a good deal. Again, with the pewter, not usually into pewter, but that's a really neat little serving set. I like the miniature size. Oh wow, look at this fabulous little Cupie toy with the celluloid Cupies. Dancers, that is so neat. I've never seen them in place like that. Usually just find the celluloid Cupies on their own. All right, well, you might think that the birds stick out, but it's actually this. What is this? Japan. $32. Unique owl paperweight. $32 and 20% off. Original Japan sticker. Never seen anything like it. I'm not gonna think twice about it. I'm putting that in my basket. That is neat. That looks super special. And then what's the cat? Cat's neat. Chalkware. Oh, cat string holder. That's so heavy. $15. That's a good deal. I had one of those not that long ago. It did pretty good, actually. What a debacle. Okay. So Dream Pets, all plush, actually, have not been doing well for me. However, the octopus, I have a hard time walking away from, especially with the original tag. I had one of these recently. I priced it at $12 as a buy it now, and it sat for quite some time. So I'm a little hesitant to do it again. This guy is really amazing. This is a newer one. That's China. This is Japan. I kind of like that he has one eye. But above us, hold on. Above us, come on. What is that, an anteater? This is cool. The kinetic. Wow. That's cool. And they're only $5 and $4 and $7. Very neat. A lot of the times I see these and they're kind of spendy and pretty big. I like the smaller size. It's not that big. I think I'll take it. Looking at all the tins here. What's this one? American Steel and Wire Handy Nails. That's fun. I'm more into the medicine one. The throat lozenges. Throat lozenges. That's a neat little tin. I like the coloring on that. That one's at $5. I think I'll take that. Cold tablets. That's cute. I'm looking for ones that kind of pop. See, I would normally just, like, I've had a lot of these before. They all do well. Tiny Town Vaseline. Okay, stop it. That's amazing. That's coming with us. And the helps. This always does well, too. This seems like a special piece, too. National Bohemian. That's cool. We're not far from National Bohemian. And what is this? What's happening here? $9. Looks like a raccoon. That's really unusual. He's got a really different kind of look to him. You know what? I think I'm going to pick this up. It's just weird enough, and the condition is great. Well, this cookie jar is fantastic. However, I have no interest in shipping that. Lots of weird stuff. This booth looks like it's gotten a lot of turnover since I was here last. I usually find some really neat stuff in here. Now let's go over to the other side. I'm like carefully balancing this raccoon in my basket. And then look at the cat bell. Ooh. That was surprising. I should have known it was going to do that. Ooh, look at the cast metal owl shakers. Those are really neat. It's a complete set too. Made in Hong Kong. Those are neat. $9 and 20% off. I'll take those. And what's this? Vintage Treasure Craft Turtle Trinket Dish. Well, I have not seen that before. That is at $12. It looks different than a lot of the Treasure Craft I see. $12 and 20%. I will be taking that. That's neat. And then here, the other thing I noticed was this really pretty coin dot Fenton Opalescent Rose Bowl. That's at $27, but it's 20% off, which means it's coming with us. Well, holy cow, did I have fun in there. I got a bunch of new stuff for my new shelves in my new office. If this person ever decides to leave. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I spent $482 in there, but I got a ton of bang for my buck. There goes my receipt.